I had a question asked of me here, comment, and what the question was what made me decide to go into cash, go after the cash customer instead of the finance companies that had offered to buy our paper. Uh, I guess this is a lot of personal that goes with it. It dates back really as far as 1996. I was using a finance company at that time. It was actually even on a different service, a different company that I owned. And this finance company, that one year, if I remember correctly, we processed around $11 million, I think, with them in 1996. At any given time, they would owe me my company $250,000, $300,000 a month that they would owe us, and it was always dotting the I, crossing the T. It was hard to get that money from them, even though they would be going ahead. The customers would be making payments. The finance company would be dragging their feet to me, but that's really not the reason. The main reason. In 2002, I was broke on my ass, and I had to go, and I went to a buy here, pay here car, and of course, even knowing our car lot, and even knowing from all my life being in the car business, I was paying 4 times the value of this car just for the convenience of financing it. And then the car did develop problems, so there I was stuck with a note on the car, buy here, pay here payment, and the car repair. So, I was just absolutely struggling to make the car payment, much let alone the repair bill. And so this went on for years and years and years, struggling. And I finally got my first taste of, I saved my way into getting ahead on money and started buying my cheaper cars. This was a nice car, buy here, pay here, and I started buying my cheaper cars and paying cash for them. And man, it was so neat just to not have that car payment. And my car payment wasn't even it was like $200 a month. But I sat and I dreaded how long I owed on that car. So that's a personal thing with me. I hate debt. I mean, I hate floor plans. I hate, quite frankly, finance companies. I have no use for them. Now, Shane is all the time looking for opportunities, as any younger man will. But every time a finance company comes in here and wants us to do business with them, I'm never excited about it. Now, because of him, I'll promote it, but he's lost a lot of his interest in it, because we have a lot of these people that come in here that blow a lot of smoke up our ass about how they're going to buy our B credit. They don't turn anybody down. They don't do this. And we've literally had these finance people walk here telling us, well, hey, we'll take anybody and finance them because we know they're not going to pay us anyway. And so they're right. I see a lot of their repossessions at the car auction. So they're just repossessing cars right and left from people that don't pay them. But now, getting back to the business aspect of it, we had a finance company come in here recently, and I even did a video, kind of promoting the finance company. Well, we ran our first deal through them, okay? And the people actually were financing, if my memory serves me right, around $7,000 for I want to say a 5-year-old car. I think it was 5-year-old car. The car had to meet the qualifications of it. You know, it had to be under miles. It was just really strict. And so we were selling the car for $7,000, I think, and they were paying $2,000 down on this car, and we were only getting the down payment and $5,000 from the finance company, but the people were signing a contract for $11,000, and that was just outrageous. We weren't making any money. We were just going to get basically what we were going to get for the car cash, but the finance company were going to make out like bandits. They were going to be secured in the car. Number one, they weren't going to have but like $5,000 in the car, that we had $7,000. So we were basically financing the car back through them and just barely getting out, getting a profit on the car, and building what they call this portfolio that we were going to get if the people paid for it. Now, we weren't going to get it if they didn't pay for it. And so the finance company, it's just, you know, there's no such thing as a good finance company. As a matter of fact, on Facebook the other day, some gentleman was talking about your credit is your key in life. Bullshit on that. My credit is not the key in life. I don't want any credit. I don't have any credit, and I will not reveal any of my information to apply for any credit. I just don't want it. I'm a cash guy. I like to get cash. I pay cash. I get cash. Now, my main reason for that is when you get through paying for something, it's wore out. It's time to go back in debt and get something else. And then I guess I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about floor plans. The people that go out here and get floor plans, and I've experienced it this month, that thank God I don't have a floor plan on any of the cars that we have, because we have literally not lost a lot, but we've weeded the garden, so to speak. And we've gone out here and decided to get rid of a lot of water cars. And when I say water cars, I mean just having too much in them. I don't mean they're flood damage or anything like that. And I've been so thankful because I see people that go through the auctions all the time and are trying to dump cars that they have on the floor plan. And they can't dump that car because it's not bringing enough at the auction to get them out of the floor plan, and the floor plan company's not going to turn up the title until they get payment, of course. So the interest keeps going on, and so I guess my thing is we're doing fine here. I mean, we had people today. We sold 3 cars. We sell cars 5,000, 6,000. That's our market, and we have a lot of people that come in at 3,000, 5,000, and they've got that much cash. And it makes me personally feel good to know that when they leave here in that car, that if they want to trade it in tomorrow, they're not out of equity in the car. You go out and you finance anything. So I stay away from the buy here, pay here. I stay away from pushing the credit. I always advise against it because I will tell people, look, for a few $100 more, you can get this car cash. And a lot of times it's not even for, could we make more money if we wanted to bury people in debt? In some occasions we can. It's just not for me. But now keep in mind, I'm at an age, I'm getting closer to my maker here. And so I'm not in the mood to go out around here and lie and promote and help other people get rich and do this. I am very, very, very wealthy. And when I say that, I'm wealthy in the fact I get to sleep at nights. I don't have to worry about people coming in here bringing a car back to me because now they've got a car payment and a repair bill on top of that. So for me, a lot of this is just personal. I wish I could give you a real good business reason, and there is one. Like I said, I'm not going to sell a car that the finance company is going to get paid 2 or 3 times for, and I don't see a damn dime more. I mean, we've literally sold cars that we barely broke out of them anyway, but people just bury themselves credit, and we get a lot of them that come in here. That today's society, a lot of people thought the first question out of their mouth is not how much is the car, is the price that you have a down payment or the cash price. They're trained that way. So I don't really have a good reason other than say that, excuse me, for me, I don't want to. I mean, I'm very fine, selling 30 cars a month, getting plenty of cash in. I'm not interested in growing the business to the point to where finance company, I've had them come in here, oh, we'll grow your business. Bullshit, I'll grow my business. I made it without you, fine, and I'll make it without you. And no, I'm not going to go out here and help you put a lot of people in a financial crisis. So that's my little take on that.